Nine descending circles in Dante's Inferno, while I've 13 steep steps in Seneca abode. Steps are steep and narrow, shod with shag carpeting. The treads are lacking depth, which makes them heroin. Away to brand new house, construction not begun. No, I am aging fast, while my wife remains young. We loaded moving truck, may the 4th swear it's true, and on the 5th we drove car and rider truck too. Storage facility, we met up with our son. By time that I arrived, heavy lifting was done. Our son I did embrace, then moved a few small things. Soon Seneca did drive, unload rest belongings. I was charged with the deed of procuring our lunch, but even this I failed, brought home wrong food to munch. My wife is 65, our son is half her age. Was up to 2 of them as I could not engage in the lifting heavy things up the stairs. So in periphery I work though am impaired. When truck was unloaded to our son said adieu, said we'd make another trip, days either 3 or 2. 3 more items needed to check off on day's list. Rider needed petrol before we returned it. We'd made this trip before, but I could not recall where it was. Rider truck would await its next haul. The goddess took my phone and plugged in the address, reminded me that she would be late, so don't stress. The rider truck returned by a Home Depot store, and after parking car waited inside the door. Home Depot's vestibule had 2 electric carts available for use for those that walk in thwarts. I sat down on a seat, one of shopping buggies, and kept my eyes open for shoppers who had need. 5 minutes they did pass, and I caught lots of looks as shoppers they walked by with side eyes for this schnook. I sent a text to wife and told her where I was, responded right away without a minute's pause. She then walked through the door with a smile on her face and said she just spied me for text arrive post haste. Said shopping she would go, asked me if like to come. I said I'll just sit here, my back's being burdened. She gave me a nod and smile, then entered Home Depot. I sat 13 minutes, watched shoppers come and go. Our next stop, groceries, and skit we did repeat. She asked me to stay or go, said I'd stay on car seat. I tip-tapped on my phone, a game of solitaire, with car windows rolled down when voice came from nowhere. You really got to train, said voice with deep south drawl. I looked up and smiled, then answered his cat call. She does heavy lifting, of that there's no debate, especially when I ache. She's a wildcat first rate. A nod I did receive by jealous age-made man who could not comprehend the depths of my aging. If wishes were fishes, we surely all would eat. It's hard to feel like man when hurts if on my feet. Do 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 do.